Hi, my name is Arin and this is my wife Laura and we are the Russian
and the vegan.
Since we met 4 years ago, we're married now.
We married!
When we first met, it was a huge challenge because I was so used to like my Russian cuisine and my Russian cooking, and she is a vegan.
Arin wants to share a lot of her Russian heritage with me.
Exactly. So, you know, what we decided to do, I would make, you know, like a Russian dish and then she would basically veganize it.
Veganize!
And make like a vegan version of that dish.
So today we're going to be making beef stroganoff, Russian style of course.
Yes.
And vegan beef stroganoff. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, you are. So I'm gonna start out with the beef version of beef stroganoff, which is the classic version that we absolutely love to make in Russia, especially for like holidays like New Year's. So let's start with cutting up the beef. Second thing for us to do is cut up the onions. We're gonna just start with frying up the onions in a pan covered with olive oil. Okay. Not the beef yet, just the onions. So now I'm gonna season the beef with salt and pepper. And you know, I never measure how much salt and pepper I put into my dishes because I just automatically do it to taste. So, you know, if it's not enough salt or pepper, I usually add more later. And then what I do is with my hands, I just smash it all over the beef so it really gets that salt and pepper flavor and get that into the beef. So let's just start cutting up the mushrooms. So as I was growing up, me and my family, we would go and pick mushrooms in the woods. It's very exciting because you feel like you really accomplish something at the end of the day. It's a really great thing. Here we go. The mushrooms are starting to really smell amazing with the onions. And we're adding the beef to the mixture and we're gonna cook it for 5 more minutes with the beef. We are gonna mince some garlic. Look at all this garlic. So I'd like to add garlic more towards the end when the dish is almost done. No Russian dish is gonna be complete without some parsley. Really finely chopped this beautiful green parsley. The beef has been cooking for almost 5 minutes and I'm ready to start adding the flour. Here we go. Now I'm adding the sour cream. So now we're gonna add the light cream. So now we're gonna just let this cook some more. So the best garnish for beef stroganoff is mashed potatoes. It's my absolute favorite thing in the world. I love potatoes, all Russians do. And so
she really does.
Start boiling potatoes. And now, time to veganize.
All right, it's time to veganize. And it may be a little crazy veganizing beef stroganoff, but I found a way. We'll be using Gardein beefless tips. You can also use seitan as well. You have to get creative. I feel like the beefless tips are perfect for this. So as Arin did, we're gonna chop up the onions as well. We're gonna mince the garlic. Arin, are you enjoying watching me veganize this?
I love it.
Now that we have the onions and the minced garlic ready, I'm gonna add the olive oil to the pan. Just like Arin.
My dish is cooking right next to Laura's.
But see, I have a little guard up, so it can't hit me. And now we're gonna chop up our mushrooms, just like in Arin's dish. Now, as a vegan, I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms because they're a little meaty. Some, vegans love mushrooms. But in this dish, I don't mind it because of all the flavor that it adds to this dish. This is actually meant to be a meat dish. So we're gonna really make it proud by keeping it meaty.
Authentic.
Oh, thank you, Arin. And for me, that's plenty mushrooms. We're gonna lower the heat a bit. Cooking is like writing a song for me. You put all the elements together and you get a really great outcome.
That's right. You like my voiceover?
What made you fall in love
right.
with it? Did my singing voice make you fall in love
Oh
with
yeah,
it?
definitely.
Or my cooking?
It's a tie. I would say both.
She's a good wife.
So here, actually, I'm gonna interfere, Laura, for a second. My dish is almost done. It actually needed 10 more minutes to cook, and look at this now.
Here's your beef.
Oh, see, Laura is a great helper, and she's a vegan, but she doesn't mind helping me.
But I will help you, because you're cute. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the beefless tips to my pan.
Oh, and they're nicely cut up, so that eliminates half of the process, which is awesome. Oh, they look just like beef.
So now we're gonna mix. I'm gonna put the heat back up to medium. Okay, now we're gonna add our flour and the tofutti sour cream. Vegan goodness. And now I'm gonna add my half a cup of vegetable broth, and I love that Arin also used this instead of beef broth. Quite frankly, she's got enough beef in hers. Don't you agree?
There's never enough beef. You know, on my left for me.
Can you believe we're married? Now we're gonna let this cook on medium, just to create a little bit of a boil. And just like Arin, kind of eyeball it. Which one's me and which one's Arin?
I think the lighter one's me.
Turn it down, reduce the heat. And we're gonna let this cook. I better not mistakenly eat yours.
I know they look so identical now, it's crazy. And the potatoes are boiling.
All right. And now I'm gonna add the garlic. Minced garlic.
Wow.
I don't think we can tell the difference.
I
to
would
be
think that
honest.
was my beef stroganoff. Looks so beefy. It really does look beefy. How does it taste?
Tastes delicious. It really does.
Wow.
Take that back. There you have it, friends.
Can you tell the difference?
Can you tell what is vegan and what is not vegan?
Well, I know you guys can because you saw us cook it, but really they look
Very similar.
very similar. Almost the same.
All right, friends.
Hey!
This is our final product. This is the actual beef stroganoff. And here is the vegan stroganoff made with earth balanced butter in the mashed potatoes.
Looks amazing. Almost identical.
We are ready to eat. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.
guys, and we'll see you soon.
The Russian and the
Vegan!